Hi, Eric Wilson here, independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of experience. In the next 6 to 7 minutes, I'm going to show you the inside story in this 2013 Dodge Avenger so you can make yourself an informed decision. You got about 60% tread on all-season radio, so yeah, definitely got some good tread left on your front left tire here. Now, this is the front left outer tie rod, and that is the most critical thing in the entire car because it's the only thing that holds the wheel to the steering. It is tight. This is your lower ball joint on the front left, and that's critical because it holds the wheel to the chassis. It is tight. This is your sway bar link, left sway bar link, connected from here up to there, and that's connected and doing its job. Now what that does, it dampens the sway when you go around a corner, but that's connected and doing its job. Now this is your left outer CV boot. Now if you notice, this is full of grease, and if it was ripped you'd see grease all over the place. So that's intact, doing its job. This is the inner CV boot, a little harder to see, but see for yourself, good and dry, again full of grease, and if it was ripped you'd see grease all over the place. Now as far as leaks go, now, okay, this tube right there, this is part of the front strut, and it's full of oil as well. And if it was leaking, you'd see oil dripping down the side of it. So that is dry, and that's a good thing. In fact, I'm not seeing any leaks in this anywhere on the left front side. So suspension-wise, now brakes, you've got about, to show you a second here. Got some pretty slick-looking rims here, actually. Now brakes, is on your rotor here. Okay, now this rotor here, you can see the paint is still on the rotor because that's how new this rotor is. Very clean. Brakes, you got about 40,000. In fact, these are brand new. These are practically brand new brakes on the front. You got about 40,000 K on your front brakes with new rotors, which is a good thing. Now, this is your front suspension on your left front strut. And again, if it was leaking, you'd see it dripping out of here. You'd see oil coming down here, and it's not. So suspension wise, brake wise, leak wise, I am not seeing any concerns in the front left. Now coming on the rear left tire, again about 60 to 70% tread on all season radio, so lots of tread. Coming behind the front, the rear left tire, this is your rear left strut. Now your spring suspension's intact, no cracks, no breaks. Now, and this tube is full of oil as well, and if it was leaking, you see it dripping all the way down here, good and dry. This is your left rear sway bar link connected from here to here, again doing its job and dampening the sway as you turn the corner. Your rear brakes, you've got brand new brakes and rotors on the back as well. So you got 50,000 K on your rear brakes. So lots and lots of brakes, that's for sure. The exhaust, this is a shot of your exhaust muffler. No cracks, no breaks in that. And looking, I don't see any leaks. I don't see any leaks. I don't see anything of any concern on the rear left side. Okay, coming in on the right front tire, about 50% tread on all season radios. Again, lots of good tread. Coming behind, this is the right outer tie rod. Again, critical, it's tight. Right lower ball joint is tight. Right outer CV boot, good and dry. Right sway bar link connected from here up to here, doing its job. The inner CV boot, a little harder to see here. Here you go. Yeah, no, there you go. Inner CV boot, again, sorry, good and dry. In fact, I'm not seeing, this is the bottom of the oil pan here. See for yourself, no leaks, and that's important. Nobody wants oil. I don't see any leaks in the tranny. So I don't see any leaks in here on oil-wise, motor or tranny. Your front, and I'll just show you the brakes here. Okay, yeah, brand new brakes in the front. Those you can see how clean these rotors are. They're brand new rotors, brand new brakes. So 50,000 K on your front. Your right rear shock, if you're looking in here, now this, if it was going to leak, you see the oil dripping down here, and that's good and dry. So your right rear suspension is tight. So brake wise, leak wise, suspension wise, I'm not seeing any issues on the front right. Okay, on the left rear tire, down a little bit more than the other one, just about 40% tread. So there's still a lot to tread, but just down a little bit more than the other ones there. Coming behind the rear right tire, rear right suspension, the rear right sway bar link connected. Your rear right suspension here, again, if it was leaking, you see oil dripping all the way down here. That's good and dry. Spring suspension intact, no cracks, no breaks. Brakes, yeah, brand new brakes and rotors in the back. So brand new brakes and rotors all the way around. So yeah, I am not seeing any concerns with your exhaust system, brake system, leaks at this. So far, so good. Now, this is your catalytic converter, and there's nothing wrong with it. The trouble is people are stealing them. And what we're going to do, if you buy the vehicle, is we're going to put on a free catalytic theft protection system, which is going to save your cat. Believe me, it's like $1,000. If that cat goes missing, you're looking at $1,000. And we're going to put a theft protection system, no cost, just because we don't want you to lose the cat. Simple as that. Okay, with the motor running, you've got 145 984K, no check engine lights that I can see, no cracks in your windshield, your AC is blowing, oh yeah, nice and cold. Now I'm going to take you out and show you the condition of the motor. With the motor running, okay, I am not hearing any concern with the motor. Now I'll take you and show you the exhaust. Okay, shot of the exhaust with the motor running. No concerns. Water is normal. Every car produces water, but there's no concerns on that exhaust for me. Here's something I want to be aware of. This is the oil cap for the off the motor, and if you're ever going to look at a vehicle, it doesn't matter what it is, the first thing you do is pull the oil cap and look for white goo. If you see any kind of white goo like mayonnaise, and it's very evident, that's a mixture of oil and antifreeze, which mean an internal leak. And if that's what you see, walk away. Now, you can see for yourself, this is good and clean, and no issues with that. So just for your own information, if you at any time you're looking at another vehicle. Now, I am not hearing anything concerned on this motor, exhaust, body-wise, mechanical-wise, brakes brand new all the way around. The one other thing that we're going to give you as well, free for nothing, is a 10% fuel-saving device. I've done it for 20 years, never fails, and this costs you nothing. Just for buying the vehicle, because we want to, A, we want to save you fuel, B, we want to save your cat from getting stolen. Anyway, by all means, if any vehicle that Manny has is going to be video inspected by me, and just feel free to text me. I will send you the video, and so you can make an informed decision. And have a good day. Bye bye.